Wow! Someone called us crazy for these intense outdoor Halloween decorations. Idea 1. Recreate a grim cemetery scene for maximum fright. Want to know how to make your lawn look truly haunted? Start planting some realistic tombstones and scattered spooky skeletons. A fog machine is key for that creepy, misty graveyard vibe, elevating your simple yard displays from 0 to 100. Idea 2. Spooky lighting ideas for haunted yard pathways. Don't let trick-or-treaters get lost in the fog this Halloween. Use some dim, string lights and a creepy welcome sign to guide them through your graveyard setup. This not only adds a spooky glow but also boosts the safety of your awesome Halloween yard decorations. Idea 3. How to use coffin props for a zombie emergence. If you want to really freak folks out, make it look like something crawled right out of the ground. Tip over a few wooden caskets and place a zombie prop bursting out. It's an easy but effective way to add some seriously chilling depth to your outdoor Halloween decorations. Idea 4. Humorous skeleton props add fun to your front yard. Who says spooky can't be hilarious? Dress up an outdoor skeleton in rollers and a bathrobe, holding a mocktail. Putting this kind of funny scene right next to your mailbox makes your yard decor welcoming, so your display isn't just terrifying. Idea 5. Groundskeeper props add high-end spooky character. If you want to step up your game, get a life-size gravedigger prop to guard your yard. Paired with a chained coffin and gravestones, this spooky dude gives the illusion that your Halloween display is watched 24/7. That's a serious scare factor, y'all. Idea 6. Witchy coven displays create dramatic fog effects. Get a spooky witch coven going with a cauldron prop and multiple figures. The secret to this dramatic scene is using a fog machine pointed straight up through the cauldron, giving the illusion of a bubbling potion. This is a must-try for unique outdoor Halloween decorations. Idea 7. How to maximize scary pumpkin scarecrow props. Want a huge centerpiece that ain't too pricey? Grab a glowing pumpkin reaper prop and surround it with a bunch of carved jack-o'-lanterns. The lighting contrast between the scary figure and the smaller pumpkin patch makes the whole setup look wicked after dark. Idea 8. Easy ways to achieve the burned at the stake look. This spooky scene looks crazy intense, but it's actually super easy. Use 4 standing skeletons holding battery-operated torches around a central witch prop tied to a wooden cross. The burnt wood chips on the ground pull the whole eerie outdoor Halloween display together. Idea 9. How to use spiders and cobwebs along walkways. Want to boost your creepy factor without breaking the bank? Drape some stretchy cobweb material everywhere, especially around tombstones and lanterns. Adding some plastic spiders right on your walkway steps is a cheap and effective trick to get those spooky vibes going. Idea 10. Custom glowing signs to warn Halloween visitors. Want to really set the spooky mood? Place some light-up wooden signs with a scary message like "Enter if you dare" near a twisted, black, lit-up tree. This combo provides major ambience and is a killer way to define your terrifying Halloween yard decoration zone. Idea 11. How to get that intense green cauldron glow effect. If you want to make your witch display look like a blockbuster movie, grab a green floodlight and point it into the fog machine. The intense green glow shooting up from the bubbling cauldron will instantly make your Halloween setup look totally professional and wicked awesome. Idea 12. How to build a creepy twisted branch entrance arch. To make your front porch next level scary, try building a tunnel-style entrance with twisted branches and cobwebs. Adding glowing jack-o'-lanterns and lanterns along the path creates depth, making your spooky entrance look like a portal to the rest of your intense outdoor Halloween decorations. Idea 13. Building a fortune teller booth for extra detail. Want to draw a crowd? A custom fortune teller booth with a creepy psychic prop is a straight-up awesome idea. Make sure to use a glowing crystal ball and some candles to give this detailed Halloween scene a mysterious, legit-looking vibe. Idea 14. How to set up a minimalist witch coven display. You don't always need a giant cauldron for an awesome coven. Just grouping 3 spooky, life-size witch props in a tight circle creates a mysterious, eerie focal point. Placing them right against some hedges makes your simple outdoor Halloween decorations look way more menacing. Idea 15. How to hang smaller skeleton props for maximum scare. If you want to go for pure creepiness, set up 2 large outdoor skeletons holding a line of rope between them. Hanging little baby skeletons upside down from the rope is a seriously dark touch that elevates this simple yard display from cute to totally disturbing. Idea 16. How to light up tombstones for a creepy cemetery. If you want your tombstone props to look legit, light them up from the back. Place a yellow or orange floodlight behind each stone and cover the bases with wispy cotton for a spooky glow. This simple trick adds serious drama to your whole graveyard scene. Idea 17. How to set up a simple but intense burning victim. If you want to make an intense scene that's super easy, hang a large glowing eye skeleton from a pole. Place a battery-operated fire pit prop at the base. This simple, dramatic setup works perfectly as a focal point for your high-impact outdoor Halloween decorations. Idea 18. How to hide scare actors or creepy peeking props. If you want to make a truly terrifying scene, you gotta use what Mother Nature gave you. Placing a creepy monster prop behind a big tree makes it look like something is hiding and watching your visitors. This natural element totally amps up your DIY Halloween decor scare factor. Idea 19. How to set up a bloody guillotine scene with heads. If you want to go for the gross out factor, a blood-splattered guillotine prop is the way to go. Sticking a bunch of creepy prop heads on stakes around it really sells the whole wicked scene. This setup is high impact and perfect for intense, gory Halloween yard decorations. Idea 20. How to use hay bales to elevate giant prop monsters. If you've got a huge, awesome monster prop, stack up some hay bales to make a throne for him. Elevating the main figure creates a chilling focal point, especially when surrounded by smaller skeletons and carved pumpkins. That's how you make a killer Halloween lawn display. Idea 21. How to use lights and gauze to create a glowing ghost. Want to make a ghostly figure really pop at night? Wrap a skeleton in sheer, white gauze fabric and drape string lights underneath the material. The light shining through the fabric gives this easy DIY outdoor decor a wicked, glowing, and haunting effect. Idea 22. How to use floating ghost props for maximum drama. If you want to make a next-level eerie statement, group several tall floating ghost props in your front yard. Hiding lights and a fog machine underneath their sheer fabric makes these spooky figures appear to be drifting and talking to each other, like, for real. Idea 23. How to create a shocking and realistic zombie pit. If you want to go all out, dig a shallow pit in your yard and place 4 realistic zombie props climbing out. Use keep-out caution tape and dirt piles to make it look legit. This intense graveyard edition is a total showstopper and worth the extra work. Idea 24. How to use fencing to define a huge graveyard scene. If you want to make your tombstone props look like a real burial plot, surround your entire yard display with decorative black fencing. This simple addition creates clear boundaries and makes the gigantic, winged Grim Reaper look way more menacing inside the spooky cemetery setup. Idea 25. How to use witch props to create a hand-holding circle. If you've got lots of space, setting up 5 or 6 witch props in a circle around a fake campfire looks seriously creepy. Have them holding hands or leaning over a central cauldron to make a dramatic coven scene that's perfect for intense outdoor Halloween decorations. Idea 26. How to design a hilarious skeleton hayride scene. Want to do something funny instead of just scary? Build a little cart out of hay bales and set up 2 skeletons, driving it with tombstones for the sides. This funny yard decoration is a super creative way to use those simple props you've already got. Idea 27. How to use giant spiders and webs to cover your house. If you want to make your house look totally overrun, you gotta put up a huge spiderweb prop in your yard. Placing a massive, light-up giant spider right in the middle creates an immediate, terrifying focal point that completely amps up your front yard horror show. Idea 28. How to design a scary, cracked-open pallet coffin. If you want to make it look like corpses are clawing their way out, use wooden pallets to build a cheap, cracked coffin. Stuff it with red lights, moss, skulls, and plenty of skeleton arms reaching up. This intense, glowing Halloween display is seriously next level, y'all. Idea 29. How to use many jack-o'-lanterns to light a path. If you want to make your yard look totally welcoming and spooky, scatter a bunch of glowing jack-o'-lanterns along your walkway. The different sizes and faces look awesome, and using multiple carved pumpkins is the perfect way to get that classic, friendly Halloween atmosphere going. Idea 30. How to mix pumpkins and gravestones for front porch. If you want to combine classic scares with a traditional vibe, mix up your graveyard setup with glowing carved pumpkins. The natural orange light contrasts perfectly with the gray tombstone props and white cobwebs, creating a balanced and totally welcoming Halloween scene right on your porch.
If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share my channel.